Hello, fellow shades. We're shadowing and color cover here with an episode of Raincoat, where we're gonna go ahead and continue.
As it turns out.
Wait, Karumi!
There she goes. She sure
Alright,
seems
I'm just
lovely.
gonna hit auto and not
I'm
touch
a
the
little...
controller.
No, I'm really worried for her. But I have no choice except to trust her right now. Anyway, we need to handle the next bomb. The countdown has already started. This one is 30 minutes. The time limit got even shorter.
Is the next bomb in a secret shrine in the middle of a desert?
No, it's in the shrubbery at Etheria Academy. Let's go disarm it.
Do I need to take control, or are they just gonna auto get me there? That would be good.
Would be good.
Hold on. I just remembered. One of the resistance leaders said he had a shop in Kamasaki district.
He did?
I own a small shop in Kamasaki district.
Oh!
I
My
guess
God.
you
We
did.
might be able to find resistance members there.
That's a good point.
We still have 30 minutes, so I think we can make it in time. Should
Our
we go pay him a
character
visit?
actually comes up with relevant information.
Of course. Adventurers and detectives both seek out the truth. But where is this shop you speak of?
Wait, what kind of shop did Margala say he owned?
I bet he didn't
The
say.
old guy who said he hated Amaterasu, right?
Minions.
Probably some old guy shop.
Yep.
An old guy shop? Let's look around and see if anything fits that description.
Okay. Oh, is it just doing a cutaway? Oh, can I just sit back?
Cutaway.
Okay, yeah,
Can
cool.
we sit back?
I can just sit back.
Sure.
Whoa,
See,
okay.
that sure looks like an old guy shop. I was totally right.
Okay.
Hey, relax. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to talk.
Yeah. You're not here to kill me?
Kill you? Of course not. Why would you think that?
You probably think the Resistance framed you.
I mean,
And you
yeah?
didn't? The request Shachi gave me has made me a suspect for terrorism.
I know nothing about those bombs. I really don't.
You don't know?
Listen. Sure, I'd love to see Amaterasu get blown up. But I wouldn't take advantage of someone uninvolved. Revenge must be taken with our own hands, or it's meaningless.
You may feel that way, but other members of the Resistance may feel differently.
I mean,
manage
others
all the
did feel
phones.
differently. They didn't care.
If this was planned by the team, there's no way I wouldn't have heard about it. This bombing is completely unrelated to the Resistance. The only possible explanation is Shachi acted on his own.
Shachi? But Shachi committed suicide on the roof of your hideout.
What? Shachi's dead? That's impossible.
It's true, I found his body. The Peacekeepers were chasing him before he shot himself in the head with his own gun.
That's not possible. Even if he was cornered, Shachi isn't the kind who'd kill himself.
I know.
Wait.
Right.
Hold on. Did you say with his own gun?
Is there something I should know about it?
I think so. After you left the hideout to do the job, something happened.
Yeah, I know about the gun. I mean, what?
Shachi had just returned to the office after mediating a fight.
Uh-huh.
After that was done, he put the gun back in the safe and securely locked it.
Oh.
So what?
You sure are dense. Are you really a detective?
Yeah, I'm right.
Wait. Oh my God. Bloodless Girl did it. Because
Right.
you remember how Sachi got the gun when we were peeping? was through.
She opened the safe to give it to him or something?
She's like, hold on, boss, can I give you something? And we peep in, and she's opening the safe. Now, technically, Servant probably could have also opened it based on the fact that, you know, he's a technology dude. He probably has the information or could have gotten it easily enough. And we technically don't know if what's his face, Pointy Ears or whatever, the other guy could have known the code. Like, until we learn how he feels about the whole situation or what he believes, then we'll probably figure it out. But Bloodlust Girl is definitely looking
like,
questionable.
It feels involved somehow,
What if Shachi's
I'm
death
pretty sure
was
she's
not a
committed.
suicide, but a homicide?
Yeah, I know.
You think someone else took Shachi's gun from the
great
safe and
deduction.
shot him?
I know.
If that's the case, there aren't many people who can open that safe.
Yep.
There's still a chance Shachi took the gun out himself and
Oh my
maybe had it
fucking
taken
God.
from him.
No, the chances are far too slim, because Shachi would never draw his gun.
Okay, we'll tackle that line in a second. Oh my god, dude. I feel like if it was just your own guesses, I could say, okay, yeah, you could if you were just being skeptical, it's like, okay, yeah, I could get you questioning your own logic, like your own assumption,
logic on it,
but
because you
you're
don't
being
know the
told
guy.
by someone who was a good friend that they wouldn't do
Right,
it.
like, someone who did this, like worked with the guy.
It's not even like it wasn't even
This
like the
is
high school thing where
The
it's like
most
high school.
reliable information.
Yeah, it's not even like a high school kid who I know high school kids are renowned for not like always being open with friends, you know? Like that was more likely because it's like, okay,
know,
yeah,
just-
maybe she didn't say something. There's totally that possibility. But in this case, this is a good friend. Like they made her. They're in
Right, this is an
resistance
old
together.
man and a guy who've been like working together on a war front for freedom. Like this is revolutionaries we're talking about. Like
Since the
they're a
gun
bit
was
like
concealed,
more
don't you think it'd be difficult to
than,
take it from him, even if you were up close?
well, yeah.
It's true, he didn't draw his gun in front of me. In fact, it even seems like he actively avoided doing so.
The safe was only recently brought to the office. Not many people know how to open it. Only the leaders in the hideout at the time knew anything about it.
I know.
I see.
The leaders at the hideout were Icardi, Servan, Iruka,
And we know Aruka
and you, Margot.
knew it. Like not just like obviously this confirms that she knew it, but we literally saw her open the safe. Like that was
Right.
we already knew that.
That
fact.
makes it her like a top suspect because she
Yeah.
at
I
least knows
had
it.
nothing to do with it. I returned to the store after you left the hideout and spoke to customers the whole time.
Okay, wait a second. Are you telling me you don't know about the raid going on? Like, is the raid completely dead silent? Or
Right, no one else, like no other like person in the revolutionaries, just like, hey, other people in the like, hey, other like members, our shit's getting wrecked.
like I wouldn't expect them to
Like-
fight back, but I would expect that to be
Them
communicated,
to
and he's
like
just
be
not
aware
addressing it, which
of
makes
it
me think
happening.
he just doesn't
you
know
know?
about, right? Which I could get if he left immediately afterwards, because the raid only happened after the bomb went off, right? And that was a long time after we left. So, like, I could totally understand if he left right away, you wouldn't know about the raid. But, like, no one else sent you a message? Wait, were they
Like
gonna set him
no
up?
information came out of this.
What if they knew he would be a problem? Would they just like let him get like caught? You know? Be like, yeah, come back to base. Come back. Yeah, I got a mission for you. It's real important.
Fucking
And it's like, and then it's like those peacekeepers are surrounding him. It's like, oh god.
ah shit, I didn't see this coming.
Like, that could be why he's out of the loop, which would explain why he has no clue about it. But
If you suspect me, then talk to them. I'm no liar.
where are they? And who are they? And how do I find them? Did you track their
Customers.
purchases?
So he has an alibi. I'd like to check what the customers
I mean,
say.
he probably has security camera footage.
I guess,
You
yeah.
know, we are low on time.
Yeah?
I'm sorry,
Would
Fubuki.
even
Just a bit longer.
Oh my god. Did he just tell her I need 5 minutes when there is a bomb
Bomb
situation?
about to go off.
Oh my
Are you
God.
shitting me, Yuma?
Dude, if this was just like, hey, I have to go to the bathroom, it'd be like, okay,
One
maybe,
moment.
right?
He is treating it like that. He's saying it as if she's asking, "Hey Yuma, I gotta go to the
Can I have
bathroom,"
a
but she's
call?
like, "Hey Yuma, there's a fucking bomb, you dipshit.
Like
Get
if she
to
didn't
work."
understand the situation, like I'd be like, okay, she just doesn't get it, right? But she understands it. Like she's
And
if
she's
anything,
taking it more seriously than
yeah.
him.
Like I love how she's like, it's like he just heard her say like this is what he actually heard. He heard, Yuma, can I have a gumball? I want something. And she's like,
Right.
honey, shut up. I'm working on the
Fuck up,
case.
shut the fuck up. Right.
Oh my god. I feel like maybe if, like, here's the thing, right? The only way that he isn't sounding like a complete dumbass is if he's relying on Shinigami's time stop powers. But at the same time, if the timer is less than like 5 minutes or something, you're not gonna get all the evidence in the next 4 minutes, right? So, like, I feel like you should definitely deal with that bomb now.
Margala, do you know where the other leaders are?
I don't know. I haven't gone back to the hideout since.
What can you tell me about the other leaders?
You want me to sell out my comrades?
No, just give me a
So,
district to
you're
head
the one
to.
who's saying like it was a murder, and you're not gonna help me solve your own friend's murder now, dick shit?
Like,
Damn.
I guess actually, honestly, I kind of respect it. He's still being skeptical because technically, we could be selling the info, right? Like, we could technically be
Right,
telling
we
him
could
the
be
truth
selling
and then
people
still
out.
selling the info to like peacekeepers or something. So honestly,
Right,
in
right.
fact, since he's the only one who told us, he probably sees himself as a potential leak, right? Like, if he says anything, like, he could
Right.
potentially mess everything up for the revolution. Even more than it's
Right,
already
right,
been
right.
messed
He's
up,
gotta
right?
be careful. I can understand that, but at the same time, you can't tell us anything about the other members, like even where they might be
If
now.
only the leaders
Right.
could have taken the gun and murdered Shachi. Then they're all suspects. If one of them did murder Shachi, wouldn't you want to know? After all, that's why you told me about Shachi's gun, right?
Fine.
Hey,
I'll tell you.
Who should I ask about?
Oh my god. Okay.
Gun Girl, number one. Gun Girl and fucking weirdo.
Can you
I
tell me
did
about
not.
yourself,
I
Mark?
assumed that he wouldn't be there because I was like, I thought the fourth option would be a leave option, not all 4 of them. But okay, sure.
Me?
Right, right.
I'm just an
Right.
ordinary old man. If anything, I was a former Amaterasu employee. I mentioned this before, but I handled the financials.
About the alibi you mentioned. Can you prove it in any way?
I just told you! I was speaking to customers. You want me to bring them over?
But that's not
Yes.
proof.
No, I don't have
You
time.
should have cameras.
I mean, it's a dingy shop, and he's a revolutionary. You really think he would keep cameras around?
Honestly, yeah, kind of. The factor of like, being a revolutionary. That's exactly why I'd want to keep cameras around.
Well, no, I feel
I'd be
I feel
extremely
if
cautious.
if you're skeptical, he's not even tech savvy. Like, he wouldn't
Well,
have
that is
cameras
true.
set
It
up.
could be the fact that he's not tech
I
savvy.
guess
That's a
that
more
might be the most
reasonable.
obvious case is that he's an old man, right? And he's not tech savvy.
Right.
So I guess the idea, and it is supposed to be an old shop. Like, could you imagine how much of a ambience break it would be if like you're in like a regular
You just
old, like an
You
old-fashioned
just see an
diner,
old
and then it's like a
store
super futuristic camera comes out of nowhere. Like
and just like
technically,
scans your face.
yeah,
Shit.
it could totally break the ambiance if you're going for something right, especially if you know what
Right.
you're going for.
But my main thing was like working in like economics and whatnot. I figured like this guy'd have some sort of technological thing, and also as a revolutionary, I'd be secure out the ass. Be like, I need recordings of
I
everything.
feel like that's only. I feel like if you have a bunch of cameras at your daily life, like your cover-up job, I feel like you would be like making yourself a bigger target, right? It'd be like you'd be acting suspicious, or you'd be
It's just
the
for a
one
store to have
odd one out.
cameras, because then you could just say it's thieving like measures.
True. But yeah, the best obvious answer is not tech savvy, and
Not tech savvy, no.
and secondly also just breaks the ambience of his whole shop. You know, it's supposed to be
Isn't it
old, not new.
ambiance?
Ambience, yeah, whatever, either one.
Right, fair enough.
Then check the shop security camera.
Oh.
The footage
Oh,
is all clear.
shit. Well, we really should stop and just
Here's
go
the
for
footage.
it sometimes.
Take her with you.
I'm hitting auto, and I'm
He just had it there the entire time,
Given that confidence,
right
I
next
bet his
to him.
alibi is legit.
and he never fucking
Yeah.
showed it. Like, that was the simplest thing to show us, and he never did. Like, he was, like, he could have showed us at any point. He was being an asshole about this shit.
Can you tell me about Iruka?
Honestly,
The only
long nose
woman
and gun
leader
girl
of
are the most
resistance.
suspicious to me.
She's unruly, with no glamour or charm. She has a ruthless personality, too.
I know, the gun told
I
me.
hear she was once a competitive shooter. She and Shachi often trained with firearms together. As you know, Shachi never tried to rely on his gun.
Yeah, he only likes to use his
What do
bare
you mean by
fists.
competitive shooting?
Well-
Handguns, sniping, clay pigeons, rifles. She's an athlete who can use anything.
Even javelins?
Shachi's gun was specially made. It was designed by Iruka. It's ironic that it was used to take his life.
Really? Really? It was designed by Iruka, huh?
For him.
This makes me think of one of two things. Either she was planning to betray him, or she had. I don't. Like, it depends how long they've known each other, right? Like, it had to be a long time. So I wonder if she ever was like thinking of him as more, right? But if that's the case, like, they're adults. Like, they would totally
guess.
discuss this at some point. So, like,
I guess. I don't know. That's not always the case.
I guess
Trauma's
she is a
whole
bloodlust.
thing.
She could be very
That
emotionally
is
inept.
also the thing.
She could that's definitely a very good likelihood if she's just, oh my god, this is gonna turn out where she's like a yandere and she confesses her feelings during a raid.
Bro, I wish.
There's no way, right? There's no way.
That'd be
There's
fucking
too much
odd as
setup.
shit.
There's
That'd
too
be
much.
the worst setup and one of the worst yandere stories I've
There
ever
would be
read.
so much setup that was irrelevant to the romantic line. Like the whole
that'd be
perfect
dumb
timing.
shit.
I
I
feel like
mean,
we're just
she's-
never prepared for
She's
this
got
game.
the crazy
like, if
nature,
you saw
so
our two side quests,
shit.
the last two side quests of just like us being bamboozled left and right. Oh my god. No, I definitely think that she may have had unspoken feelings, but I don't think they're going to be related to this.
I don't think
to
that's
this
going to be
case.
at all related. I don't think. Yeah.
Like I could definitely see her being interested in Sachi. I mean, he does look good. He's great. My God.
I mean, have you seen that beard? My God.
Have you seen that
He
build?
looked-
My
he
God,
looked-
he can lift anything.
Like, damn, daddy, shit.
But yeah, but that would definitely be something that they wouldn't involve in the case. Like maybe it was said earlier, and so that's why she just had no disregard for him. If she knew her feelings weren't requited, and she thought that he was inept in the sense of being a revolutionary, then it would be very likely that she's just like, listen, you're useless. Like you can't even be.
We need
my
forward
boy toy.
momentum.
Like,
we
at
need,
lea-
like, it's not about, right, like, for some revolutionaries that has been the case, where some will be like, hey, we can't wait for a moment where it is, like, universally the case where everyone's upset. We need to fight for shit now, when
Can you tell me about
instead,
equality?
like, the more peaceful an option is to wait.
I
Like, that
just-
was actually part of the Communist Party, was how
I
Marx
definitely
and
was thinking
Engels
of the realistic
believed-
version, and I like how you went
Right.
depth in that. But I definitely think you totally walked over something I said.
Wait, did I?
Yes. I mean, I didn't expect you to acknowledge it, but the whole
Did I
fact,
miss it?
the
I
whole
might
point,
have-
I was like, I said that like, imagine she's just like, man, you can't even be my boy toy. Like, at least if we were in a relationship.
Didn't even hear it.
At least if we were in a relationship, then I had a reason to keep you around. Like, she just puts a collar on him, but then it's like, listen, you're not
Oh
interested
my
in me because you're
god,
dead.
what the fuck are you?
like that's what I'm saying. I know. You fucking walked over, and I'm like, what?
I didn't even hear it. I just heard the last part.
Dude, the funny part is that I knew you would react
my brain
wildly
was
because
fucked.
I've said this to, like, my sister, and literally as a joke, and the whole family has just chuckled because it's like, oh my god.
It's a fucking extremist thing. I mean, it's not the worst thing, but damn! Where
Boy
did
toy,
you
man.
come with that?
Boy toy.
Oh my god.
Have you ever heard the term? I just want to know, or are you just reacting?
Oh no. I'm not gonna comment. Actually.
Oh wait, no! Don't tell me you've been described as a boy toy. Oh my god, you haven't you? Please.
I'm gonna take a step outside the room. I'll be back. I'm leaving.
I hit the nail on the head. Oh my god.
Damn it. Alright, what's up, you shithead? Fuck you. Fuck you.
I hit the nail on the head. No wonder you didn't want to edit comment because it was directly stated about you. Oh my god.
Okay, man, we need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, now you fucking say that. We've been making
Shut up.
progress. We've been making progress this episode, and the one time I catch you acting up, and you're like, move on,
Bro, I
officer."
was fucking joking. I was dropping jokes about it all fucking episode, and then you actually said it, and I died. I didn't even know how to fucking take it because I was joking around things like around the idea throughout the episode. Like, hey, crazy, that shit, that's not that bad, and shit like that. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking
Wait, hold on. You're telling me
things.
you've been making jokes about the entire episode of this episode
Well,
of the last.
ever since we started talking about it, like the crazy, like the idea that she could be like crazy girl in love or some shit.
Ever since then,
Like,
got it.
every-
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Like
Continue
ever since that bit, we were both like making jokes around something ideas, and I was like making jokes around the crazy girl idea too. And then you fucking, okay.
I mean, I'm just gonna tell you this straight up. I've never been described as a boy toy, unlike you. But I will say I don't think that's very extreme. I'm
You don't
just
need
saying.
to say it again.
I'm just saying
Okay.
it's not extreme. Like.
Sure. Not extreme. It's not. I mean, and it doesn't matter, right? Let's just
it's
say
fine.
it doesn't.
It's fine if all your girlfriend's friends know you as the toy. It's fine.
Oh,
at least you have a good time as well. Okay, that's the main point.
Shut up.
I'm gonna listen.
You're gonna
You know
cause
I'm
a
never gonna
fucking
get you.
aneurysm or some shit.
you
gonna
know I'm
fucking die.
never gonna get to hold this over your head again, so I have to make the best time of it in this one episode.
God damn it.
Actually, you know what? In my notes, I might just make a note of saying boy
You
toy.
fucking don't. I'll delete that shit. Oh, fucking editorial powers. I'll delete that.
Okay, fine, we'll move on. But I will warn you, I am adding that to notes to say boy toy
damn it.
randomly.
Fucking don't you dare.
Because
Look,
I'm just
I hate that I get so damn flustered so easily. I
like,
hate
here's
this.
the thing, right? It's not like I'm just saying a random word that's sexual and you're like, okay, dude. Like, I feel like this is the highest level of extreme, and the only reason you're reacting that way is because you've been called a boy toy. Like, you've just proven it, and it's just, that's the funny part, right? Like,
I don't
you can't
want to
deny
comment.
it, but you know.
I don't want to comment on this episode of Nordwar. This episode of Nordwar is canceled.
You
I
can't
don't
deny
want to
it,
fucking.
but
I
also,
don't need this fucking
but also at the
exposure.
same time, I don't think that's a. Let me tell you this straight up. It's not a diss. If anything,
Oh no.
that's a great thing, dude. Dude, being a boy toy, as long as it's not like horribly awful, or if it's like, as long as
It's
it's
not, like,
consensual and there's
actually-
no risque business and everyone's in on it,
As long as
it's
everyone's
good.
having fun, it's all fine.
Yes, it's fine.
Who cares about anything like
So
that?
why are you reacting so wildly?
'Cause
oh,
I
yeah,
get
because you're a boy
fucking-
toy. I forgot. Yeah, that's right. You're a boy toy.
Shut up.
What?
I
What? You said you're a boy toy, though. What are you talking about?
don't ever put
It
those
was
words in my mouth
originally a
again.
competitive
I mean, I didn't put them in your mouth. I can't put words in your mouth. Like,
Don't make
how do you-
another. I thought you were about to make another joke, and I'm not even. I'm gonna step out before I get myself in more trouble.
I can't tell. I can't tell if you're like if you're actually a boy toy or if you just can't take like if the idea of boy toy,
Bro,
just the concept of boy toy is just that insane to you.
you
Like,
say the second one.
really?
Say the
You're
second
telling
one,
me?
please.
Oh my!
I don't know.
I can't. No, I can't believe it's the second one. I can't. I really can't.
Damn it.
Like, there's toys out there, right? So, like, the next evolution of toys, or an obvious connection would be boy toy. Because toys... Oh my god.
I mean, what is this fucking realization, man? The reason I react like this is because I just get easily flustered about shit, you know?
See,
Easily
that's the
flustered
problem.
about everything.
That's the problem with this, is that you're reacting more flustered than normal, which means that which tells me you resonate with it or
Never.
you recognize it. You recognize the word.
Never.
Then why not comment? That's the next question. Is it just not a comment because you don't understand it, or you don't want to comment because you know too well because you're a boy toy? Like, dude, you're just acting so. You're like a character from a mystery novel.
I don't know how to deal with the situation. I'm panicking.
Dude, here's the problem, right? Here's the biggest problem. I know you get flustered easily, but the issue is that, like, this feels so much more than anything else that there's no good excuse other than just like.
I didn't expect it at all to come out of your mouth
I'm
it was
sorry.
funny,
I'm sorry.
and then the topic switched, and then everything.
How is me saying boy toy unexpected? I literally ogle Shinigami's tits every time. I literally love the character.
Yeah, it's just being horny. That's not the same as being a boy toy.
Actually, not Junko.
Wait, I'm gonna shut up.
Hiroshima.
What am I talking about? Why am I talking more about it?
I literally, it should be expected. I don't know why you have the unexpected. Like, how is me, like, saying a random sexual term, like, unexpected? Like,
didn't expect to be exposed tonight, man.
Wait, that fucking proves it! You just outed yourself! There was no valid proof until just there. You cannot say that you did not just out yourself, because you just did. There is no way. You just said exposed. You literally identify as boy toy. Okay. Okay, it's proved here. It's proved here. You can't you can't change the story. You literally said you identify with it. Like exposed.
How do I deal with this situation? How do I flee with the least casualties?
Here's the problem, right?
How do I flee with the
know
least
about this
casualties?
now. I can make notes of this. I don't think you. Oh
Bro,
my god! I'm
on a
telling my
fucking, I'm
roommate
on a
this
fucking
so hard.
minefield
I'm telling
right
my
now.
roommate this so hard, and it's gonna be the funniest shit ever.
Tell your. Why is that necessary?
Because it's hilarious.
It's
Because all I said was one word, and you told me everything about yourself.
Funny.
You told me
It was
everything.
funny at first, and then you started making more jokes about my reaction, and then that forced more reaction because then I got nervous and shit. And then you started pushing more because I got nervous, and then I just didn't know how to escape.
There is no escape. Listen, I'm a detective. There's no escaping after I'm really invested. And I was invested in finding out if you're a boy toy. Because I would give you a pat on the back for that. But
I mean,
also,
I don't think I need a pat on the back for that.
I mean, your girlfriend already does it enough after you're her boy toy. But you know,
I'm going to hang up. Goodbye. I'll be back.
All right, go ahead and get off real quick. Go and talk to your girlfriend. Make sure you have permission to be known as boy toy. But I'll do the outro if you want to leave. If you enjoyed this video, do that stuff on the screen. If at the top of the screen, if you have any questions, send the comments below or to our Discord server. There's a link in the description and our about section. Other medias are in the same two places as they're associated. On the left is recommendation from YouTube, and the right is the series Raincoat in its entirety. I will see you next time, fellow shades.